All right, here's another one that I think is huge news and we're going to talk about next Friday. Tesla filed for this patent, cell with a tabless electrode. They filed this in November 2019 and it was published last week. This is a big deal for a bunch of reasons.
So, what is it exactly?
Well, take a look at this picture here. So if you think of a battery like, let's say, a roll of toilet paper, it's laid out flat and then they roll it into a tube. Well, if you're an electron in the very innermost part of that tube, to get out, you have to go and then all the way out the tab.
I see. So at one end of this long sheet that's rolled up is a tab, and that's where all the electricity comes out. Okay.
Yes. So what does that do if you're that electron? What are you doing to the pack as you're trying to get out?
You're swearing?
No, you're not. You're even if you do
in
it quietly.
traffic. I mean,
you're heating up the pack.
Okay, so you're actually heating up the battery cell.
Yeah.
To do that. Okay.
To get out. But here in this patent, what they've done is they've placed the electrode on a band there. If you can see that kind of in the picture, it's that strip along the band at the bottom. So basically, wound into the pack all along it is an electrode where electrons can get out. So the farthest you have to travel is just an inch.
Oh, it's just up.
Just right. Just
Or
go
down.
up. Just
Right.
go up an inch or whatever, and you're out. So that dramatically lowers the ohmic resistance.
Why weren't we doing this to begin with?
Nobody thought of it.
Are you kidding me?
I guess. I don't know. So it's cheaper. There's less parts. There's less work to make it. It's easier to make the pack if you just squash a conductive cap on top. And the ohmic resistance in the negative electrode during the electrochemical cycle can be reduced by 5 to 20 times via embodiments in the present disclosure. That is what innovation looks like.
So they just made a better lithium-ion battery.
Yeah, and normally everyone was like, oh, well, if you make it better in this way, it gets worse in that way. And they found a way to make it better in all ways.
Wow. So this is going
And I'm not the only one who thinks this is a big deal. Elon said way more important than it sounds.
They just reinvented the battery cell.
One of the aspects of it, yeah.
And I mean, this could be huge.
Huge, dude.
We're like everyone has been talking about solid state batteries and dry electro.
Well, that's huge too.
All that stuff is huge as well. But basically, using existing technology, they just changed a little thing, which could have a huge difference.
Exactly.
I just can't believe that no one thought of this before.
I think everyone's been so busy just sticking with what works.
It's really important to get this information out, and you are vital to doing that.
When people hear about information from someone they know and trust,
That's you.
they are much more likely to listen and act.
So share this clip with someone you know today.
You'll feel good knowing you made a difference. Now you know.